Yeah.
G'day folks, this is the Coffee Bush Kid in Central Vic, and you're not going to believe what I've just found. In fact, it was only, see, I'm sort of walking down this pathway down here, you can see a couple of roo tracks. It was only that the detector beeped when I went over it that I thought, geez, what the bloody hell is that? And yeah, good signal. This is how I found it. How cool is that? This is some kid's bloody pestle. It is an old, what my grandmother would have called muck metal. You know, you got a pirate there. They must have actually, yeah, and by the looks of that, that would have fired caps that we, as young kids, used to buy on the roll. You could go to the shop, you could buy a roll for 10 cents, or you could buy a box of 5 rolls for, I vaguely recall that it was bloody 20 cents or something like that. And you'd take them off. If you're feeling really, really good, you'd fold 2 caps over together, so you got double the bang. Now this is a bloody flintlock job. Double barrel at that. Now I can't, does it say Crockett? It says Crockett. Maybe that's Davy Crockett. Maybe it is Davy Crockett with his bloody raccoon skin. Yeah, it's not a pirate one. That's Crockett. That's an amazing find. And you know what? This is going straight home to the pool room, I tell you, along with my bloody lead planes. That's an absolute corker of a find. That's amazing. I've had a few people comment just recently about how it's pretty amazing that I can find stuff out in the middle of nowhere with the general wave of the arm. Well, you can see the ute just up in there, but you can also see gold diggings, malachite and so forth. That's what I say to people. I'm in the area. I know I'm in the area. So we go for a wander, and here's a shaft. Now I've come down a gully, I'm in a known gold area. There's a shaft. There's another shaft just right there. And you go, oh, that's a shaft there. But I go, no, that's actually a house. So that's, when we get down there, you can see just the mound. That's what we're looking for. And then when you come up here, there is no shaft. Here it is. There's the chimney mound. And you can sort of see the squarish outline of it, and the chimney's fallen down. It was made of stone and mud. Now I've been getting some signals around here, but also now as I go looking for it, there's glass everywhere. There's glass all around, and I can't for the life of me find any to show you right this very second. I know there's a piece of crockery down here. Here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Yep. There's a piece of blue glass, right? So we've got blue glass, we've got a piece of crockery with a nice purple transfer on it. There's all bits and pieces that let you know. There's a little bit of blue and white. There's part of a gin bottle. So we've got, oh geez, that's a nice big thick piece of, a chunky piece of glass. Don't know what that's from. Yeah, another black bit, could be a beer, one of the old green beer bottles. So there's stuff all around, so I know I'm in the right area. And when you get just a, look at that, case in point, there's a bit of glass. And surprisingly, it's funny how much you find when you detect a piece of glass. No, it's not magnetic, but there just seems to be stuff around glass. And then you get this one. So that's good. I know what's there, but I've just covered it up for dramatic effect. Is everyone ready? Here we go. Yeah, hey, piece of stuff. No, it's not. I haven't cleaned it. That's part of a buckle. So, it's got something on there. I'm going to clean it up and we'll find out what it is. And we are back. Now, someone also asked me what I clean my coins and stuff up with. That. It's a nail brush. Oh, I suppose we shouldn't be. Gardener's nail brush. There you go. Nice, stiff little coarse bristles. But when I get something a bit more gentle, you know, we've got this one. It's still the bristle, but it's a lot softer. And that's what I've used on this. Because, not that I'm keeping you in suspense, there's the back of it. Have a look at this. That is just beautiful. That's amazing. I've never found one like that. And I'd be half inclined to bet, oh, actually that's gilding on there. Look at that on the corner, right there. I reckon there'd have to be another one the same as that would sort of clip together, I reckon. But that's just a beautiful little buckle. I've not found anything like that before. That's glorious. Never know what you'll find. And, you know, out in the middle of nowhere, supposedly. But I'm just mooching around. There's our little mound. I'm just using Newton's fifth law of gravity and just bloody, you know, doing all the lower side. I would do a lower side before I do an upper side, if that makes sense for a dwelling site. Because people always throw stuff out on the downhill side. They never throw anything away uphill. It's always downhill. So you never know what you're going to find. And it could be something as beautiful as that. Have a look at this, it was sitting in the leaf litter. It's pretty cool. It's an old one. It's pretty bloody amazing, that. I think it must have fallen out. It hasn't been fired. It's a fairly amazing find, though. From out of that hole with a solid 16 comes a suspender buckle, but this is different to the normal ones that we normally find. See the round bit on the side there for the... Oh, and look, I hadn't even done that. They work straight away. Geez, they're a bloody good design. Gee, that one's got the circle there instead of just the small pin into the sides. They're always a corker of a little find. It may well have something written on it somewhere. But yeah, that's a beauty. Keep your trousers up. See this in front of me? Bricks. Bricks. It's not much glass, but there's a lot of bricks. And you can see that chimney mound. There's a flat spot behind it. There's a few, well, in fact, there's quite a few flat spots all the way around. But just down here, we had a beautiful 27 signal. Sounds a bit like that. And when you take that away, you find that. It's glorious. Don't think it's got anything on it though. But we could clean it up and we'll find out. And we're back. Now, unfortunately, you know, I actually have never found one that has writing on it. So this is off a piece of horse harness, tackware, something like that. You can see the 4 little spigots at the back here. They would have been longer. They would have been folded over onto the leather. There's a fair whack of weight in that. Now, you know my theories of buttons and buckles and building clothing to take them and that. You want to hear me one for this? Wooden box. Wouldn't it be cool to build a wooden box? You know, nice dovetails or a box joint, or even through mortise and tenons and being wedged in bloody rebates. I don't care. Make a wooden box with a lid. And then you could mount that, inlay it into the lid. Be pretty cool. Keep something special in there. Maybe a box with this on to keep all of these things in it. The world's your oyster. Whatever you want to do, but just do it. As I say, you must always do. There. Oh, come on. There we go. There's the ute. It's not going to wave its tyres. But here, I was just coming to offload a little bit of stuff. The magnificent Davy Crockett double barrel cap gun. Got a signal. We were down, let's say 3 inches. Yeah, cool. Oh, yep, not in there. But this one. Yeah, baby. Does that look and smell sixpencey? Oh, I see a crown. Do you see the crown? I reckon we should clean it up and find out what it is. Well, actually, that, in this low light condition, that might be as good as we get. That's a George IV. And down there, the date says 1820 something or other. I want to think that it's 9, but I'm not quite sure. Because I'm looking at it going, well, I'm cleaning it up and go, oh, that's George VI. Okay, yeah, no worries. But on this side, remember how I said, I think there was a crown. Oh, there's a crown and a shield and all sorts of stuff. Can't see which way it goes now. Light's shocking. But regardless, that is George IV. A 6pence. And it's in good nick. Once that goes through electrolysis, that'll come up an absolute treat. But that is an amazing find. I'm bloody wrapped with that. In fact, I'm a bit stunned, actually. as we say in Australia, like a stunned mullet. And yeah, those who fish will know what a stunned mullet looks like. Anyway, I shall keep going. Alrighty, let's try this one. Beautiful sound. Just in there. Might only be a bit of rubbish, but potential for a coin or something of the ilk is always there. And as we are right by a chimney mound, which is just right there, you see that? Look there. I reckon we're in with the chance of something good. And it's out of the hole, and it's just over here, and it's in there. And it looks like whatever that thing is. Now that's a cool find. That, especially once he gets it into focus. That, well, for modern day, that's like the end of a bloody tuning, turny end thing for a stringed instrument. If that be the case, that's the first one of those that I've ever found. That's heavy brass. So, yeah, that's a cool little find. It may well have been used for something else, for tightening something or just finely tuning, but I reckon that that'll be off an instrument. So I find heaps of harmonica reeds and everything like that, but that is a cool little find. And by a chimney mound, as you can see there, if this was from someone's musical instrument that used to mine here and live in this little cottagey bit, that's pretty cool. So keep in mind, it's always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. We'll catch you next time.